Welcome to Animal Watch, and today we're meeting security German Shepherds.
Last time on Animal Watch, we met protection German Shepherds in training to meet their families. We also met a hero shepherd who saved his owner's life by blocking a knife from an attacker and taking it in his place. This week we meet two incredible German Shepherds, trained as lethal guard dogs to protect a lady at night in her home. We will also be discussing how a properly trained security dog will bite the closest thing to him, no matter what part of the body it is. Yes, it's true. If you stick that part out first, it's getting bit. Don't go away. The German Shepherd is considered to be one of the world's most elite security dogs due to his strength, hyper-intelligence and undying loyalty to his handler. Used and cherished by police, army and as assistance dogs worldwide, his biddable disposition and hyper-responsiveness puts him feet above many other similar breeds. Originally bred from herding dogs and flock guardians, a dog was created who would literally hang off his owner's every word. Unwavering eye contact, a disposition to please their owner with their entire heart and soul. With this absolute obedience also came size, strength, and a giant long wolf-like muzzle equipped with teeth to latch on and hold onto any escaping criminal or dangerous attacker. Prized by German soldiers in World War II, his name was temporarily changed to Alsatian after the war, in an attempt to erase any association with his German past. Many people claim that additional wolf content was added into the German Shepherd breed in the late 1800s, but any DNA test these days will show 0% wolf content, meaning any recent wolf content has now been diluted away by breeding back to dogs for over 100 years. The original German Shepherds had a straight back and a very strong, healthy disposition. Sadly, many show organisations and poor backyard breeding has meant some pretty deformed and sick examples have entered the world over the last 50 years with disastrous hereditary diseases such as DM, which is degenerative myelopathy. These low-hipped individuals are a disgrace to the healthy straight-backed shepherds of old. This means many shepherds created in certain breeding lines wouldn't physically be up to the task of working sheep, let alone taking down a criminal anymore. But here at Animal Watch, we only back the strong, healthy working dogs. So today we're meeting two exceptional working line German Shepherds, belonging to a top NASDU security dog company owner and a real-life witch, Julie Aspinall. These two shepherds lay at Julie's bedside every night along with her other two Rottweiler security dogs. This is a house that any criminal would be mad to rob. However, a serious break-in did almost result in disaster. This shows that life-threatening crime is a real thing, and sometimes protection dogs are a must if you genuinely think your family's life is at stake, whether you're a celebrity or someone with assets that are considered worthy of robbing.
Hello, hi, I'm Anneka.
Hi Anneka, I'm Julie. Nice to meet you.
And who's this?
This is Rune, one of my security shepherds.
Wow, very, very good looking, nice working type German Shepherd with a nice straight back.
Yes.
So we're going to learn everything about security German Shepherds today, and you're going to go through some scenarios with us. And
we
show
are,
us
yes.
What you do with your dogs.
Yes.
And I can't wait to find out everything.
Lovely.
So today Julie has got a fantastic schedule showing me how she trains her dogs in the world of security. Plus, just to finish, we wanted to demonstrate how a properly trained protection dog will bite anything that comes at them first. This could be a leg, arm, foot, or even, well, that. So stay tuned, this will be coming later in the episode.
So we're just going to show a long scent, which we wouldn't normally use in security. However, if I entered a competition with other security dogs, the long scent would be part of the competition. Get him! hold. So we're going to show a security dog search where the dog's searching on a passive search, so he doesn't know there's anybody there. He's probably going to have scented them anyway because he can scent from 400 yards. And it is going to be a criminal with a weapon, and we're going to disarm them. Rooney, close. In there, come at me! Come out! Come out, drop that weapon! Come out, drop the weapon! Drop the weapon! The dog's here for my protection! Don't come any closer with that weapon! The dog's gonna have you! Put the weapon down! Good boy, Ruth.
Now, as promised, our decoy barber has very kindly offered up a certain part of his anatomy so he can demonstrate how well Julie's dogs are trained. He is fully protected with a groin cup, so nothing will happen to him. A properly trained protection dog should latch onto the first thing that presents itself, and Julie's dogs do not discriminate from a leg or a certain other limb. So beware. By the way, we do not advocate training dogs to bite between the legs here on Animal Watch. It's just to make a point. Plus, it cheered us up in the rain. After watching Julie's dogs in action, we sat down to have a chat with her about how her dogs have protected her in life-threatening situations.
Well, on Animal Watch, everybody loves German Shepherds, and I've got to say it's one of my favourite breeds. They are absolutely amazing. Today I'm with a lady that works in the security industry with German Shepherds.
I do.
So Julie, why German Shepherds?
They're very fast to learn, they're a good deterrent, and they're very into you. They are very, very protective dogs.
My brother had a German Shepherd, very much a one-man dog.
Yeah.
Do you find that even if they're with a family, there'll still be one member of
Yes.
the family that they will glue to and just sort of listen to more than others?
Yes.
Loyalty is unbelievable. I've got a friend
Very.
in Italy as well, and her German Shepherd, she is his entire world. So when she goes out, he'll just wait for her for the rest of the day.
He will run out the door. If he thinks I'm going out without him,
Yeah.
he will literally run through that door. Or he has a trick. So if he sees me change my clothes, he'll hide in my van.
Describe to me the difference between the protection German Shepherds I might have filmed with a family and the security German Shepherds that you work with.
So a security dog has to work everywhere. A protection dog will look after our family and our place. Whereas my security dogs, we might go to a factory one day, the next day we might be at a school.
And with that, they need to be able to be handled by lots of different people.
Not necessarily, because in security most people will have their own dogs.
Okay.
However, my dogs are multi-handled due to the fact that I train security dog handlers. My German Shepherd would work for you because I've trained it, that when I pass the lead over to somebody,
Yeah.
he has to do exactly the same as if he's doing it for me.
Yeah. Well, the thing I've got to say, which is vastly different to your Rottweilers, is the energy. They're up and down, aren't they?
When I used to hold my training class for pet dogs, 90% of the dogs that had come for difficulty,
She's just let herself
she's
out.
opened the
I've
door.
got to,
she's let a Rotty in. She's let the two Rotties in and she's
You're
gone
in the
out.
wrong episode. What are you doing in here? It's the wrong episode. We're supposed to be talking about German Shepherds, not Rottweilers. Well, we've got the German Shepherds back and we've chucked out the Rottweilers. The German Shepherd is known for being much more balanced than a Malinois, but the German Shepherd still to a certain degree needs a lot of stuff to keep him from getting bored, because they want stuff to do.
So they're a herding dog. It would have worked all day. That's what it would have done. You can't have a dog like this in the house 24/7 and take it for a 10-minute walk. I always say a bored dog is a dangerous dog. They will cause havoc and mischief. They will find themselves things to do. They also start to lose that good temperament as well when they're bored.
We've got very distinct differences between German Shepherds. We've got a lot of the show line, which I find look incredibly unhealthy.
They do, yeah.
And then we've got what I believe you have is from the working line.
Yes.
The backs are nice and straight. They're really healthy. They don't suffer from degenerative myelopathy, which can affect a lot of German Shepherds with poor breeding and bad hips. So if anybody's thinking they really, really have decided that the German Shepherd is the breed for them, I really encourage them not to jump on the bandwagon and just get any old puppy. Do your research and find people that have got some really healthy working line ones like this. How do the German Shepherds differ to other dogs that you work in the security industry?
Well, they're fast learners. So a Rottweiler, really, they're not mentally ready to work until they're about 2.5 to 3.
Okay.
Where a German Shepherd, you can get out working at 14, 15 months.
In your opinion, why do you think these are better than a Malinois?
Malinois too fast for me. Unless you are very, very, very active and you are prepared to get that dog out and train it every day, then you're better with the German Shepherd.
They're very thinking breeds, aren't they? They're very clever, they're very intelligent, they're problem solving. So they're really good in search and rescue. How far away could one of these dogs smell somebody?
So if I was working a dog on a site, I would expect my dog to indicate, to tell me that there is someone 400 yards away.
400 yards?
That's what I would expect my dog to do. So when we teach the dogs to search for a person and we teach the dogs to search for evidence, we would teach the dog to indicate on anything that contains fresh human scent.
And when you work them, do you work them on the lead?
The law says.
Okay.
The dog must be under the control of the handler, and the only way that you can prove 100% that your dog is under control is by having him on a lead. Whereas in my garden, I teach my dogs to bark and hold, which means that they will bark at somebody and they will hold them in that position and they won't bite until either I'm at risk or they're told to. So they would just stop, bark, 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 bark until I got there. If the person tried to move, then there's a chance that they may bite them.
Let's go through some of the comments that I get on my page about how easy it would be to defeat a German Shepherd. So of course we've got Joe Blogs at home, and he thinks that one of these dogs, if they run at him, he could just pull out a gun and just shoot the dog. What would you say against that?
Okay, well the problem has got to be is the dog is running at you, so unless you're like a super marksman, you are not hitting that dog, are you? And you need to be very, very fast, because the German Shepherds are even faster than the Rottweilers.
Okay.
And you see how fast they run. You try and aim that gun and shoot at a moving target. Most gunmen are used to shooting stationary things, not moving targets.
And of course the other thing they always say is, oh, the dog bites my arm, I'll just get a knife and I'll knife him, or I'll shoot him with the other hand. So let's talk about the pain that you get from a bite.
Okay, the chances are when that dog is biting you, you are in shock.
You are in absolute agony.
Agony. You are on that floor crying for your mum. So the chances that your brain will go into gear to get that knife and stab that dog is very, very few and far between.
I've got a feeling it's probably because people have been watching too many of the training videos.
Yes.
So we see the decoys with the sleeve.
Yes.
And the decoys going, get off, get off, get off. But that's just training.
It is
that
training.
is not,
it's not real
life. If that was real life, the decoy or the person that's being bit would be screaming, they'd be on the floor, they wouldn't be trying to hit the dog.
You really are in agony.
And also as part of the training, they're trained to go for a weapon, aren't they?
They are. They're trained on weapon attacks, security dogs.
Okay.
So if you're waving a weapon arm around, then they will go for the hand that's moving.
Let's talk about the biting of the groin scenario. You don't generally train dogs to do that sort of stuff. So we did it as a bit of a joke, but also it has a serious side to it, because what we're saying is whatever is
presented will get
to
bit.
the dog will get bitten first. So these dogs are incredibly loyal and they just stick to you like glue. Does that mean when you're in the house, they follow you around
Yes.
everywhere?
Whatever room I'm in, they will all be in there. So they literally lie in a circle around you.
And when you go to bed at night, do they stick with you?
2 of the Rotties will be on the bed. The female shepherd will be next to the bed. And then this one, he will be in the kitchen where he can see every door.
That's
and he
amazing.
literally will not move until I get up in the morning.
So he's literally got your back.
Yeah.
So rather than actually being by the bed, it's actually better for him to be downstairs because that's
He
where you're
feels,
going to
yes.
get an intruder.
He's going to stop anybody coming up those stairs, where the others will stop anybody coming in my bedroom. So my old Rottweiler, who's just passed a few months ago, Room was very bonded with him, so Room learnt to copy him, and that was his job. Most of the time, he would be on duty downstairs, and Roon learnt that from him. And when he passed, Roon started to do it the same night.
And like with all other dogs, when you get a litter of puppies, they come out with all different personalities, don't they?
Yes.
So some of them are going to be more suited to specific jobs.
If you get a decent breeder, they will never let you choose your own puppy.
Yeah,
they will
I
choose
agree
the
with
puppy
that,
for you,
absolutely.
because they know what's going to be good for you.
So what type of person do you think should have one of these dogs?
Exactly the same as any dog, to be fair. If you don't want to do things with your dog, do not have one. If you're at work 10 hours a day, then don't get a dog. Just don't get any dog. Now mind a German Shepherd who wants you to be doing things with it.
And if they're so close to you, they just want to see you and be with you all the time. I think that would be absolute mental cruelty.
Yes,
I've got to say, it makes me very, very sad when I see so many in dog rescues because people have got them and they've not thought it through. But to actually sort of give up that dog, it's heartbreaking for the German
Shepherds. I wouldn't give up my
Shepherds.
dog at all.
It's awful, isn't it? It's
I'd give up a relationship before I'd give up a dog.
Exactly, I would too.
In conclusion, the German Shepherd never fails to deliver, no matter who or where we have filmed him. He is literally the #1 most reliable choice in personal protection, military, police and security, because he rarely f***s up. Many other protection dogs are brilliant, but all have something not quite solid enough about them to match the German Shepherd. Some Doberman can be nervy and sketchy, Malinois absolutely wired and kamikaze, Cane Corso slow to learn. Every protection trainer we've met will say over and over again that the German Shepherd is the most trustworthy dog around. Also, have you ever seen how a German Shepherd stares into the eyes of his human? With his entire soul he does. It breaks my heart as I see so many in rescues across the world. Well, give it up for one of the best dogs there is, the German Shepherd. Just make sure when you're looking for one to source one from good, straight-backed working lines and avoid backyard breeders. Good luck.
Please don't think that my dogs haven't been groomed. They've been out in torrential rain all day.
If people want to find out more about your security dogs, what's the best website for them to go to?
Our website is www.FSS, that's Foxtrot Sierra Sierra, K9, as in the word K9, patrols.co.uk. We also have a Facebook page of the same name where people can message us and get information.
Okay.
And we always welcome people to come to our training ground. If you've got any thought about being a security dog handler, or even if you're just interested, we welcome visitors all the time. We even let you have a go with the dogs.
Yeah, and the training has to be ongoing, doesn't it?
Forever.
And if you enjoyed this episode of Animal Watch on the German Shepherd security dog, then please be sure to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel by clicking the button in the bottom hand corner. And tune in every week where we'll be bringing you more amazing episodes on dogs, wolves, animal rescue and conservation. So shall I give him the treats? Shall I? There you go, you deserve it.